Are we good?
Good!
That's great! I know everyone right now is very excited for our story, but before we start, I have something to tell you. You know what? I have a friend. His name is Nemi. Can you say Nemi? And you know Nemi?
He bullies me. He always pinches me in the cheek, punches me in the arm, slaps my head so hard. It was so hard, and my underarm. He always no. He did not touch my underarm, but he is mean to me, and it hurts me so much. If you were in my place, what will you do? I mean, if you were hurt by someone or you had an enemy, what will you do? Hurt them back? Or love them back?
I have an idea. Ta-da! Let us find out the answer on our Bible because there is a wonderful story here that talks about what to do when we have enemies. So, are you ready? Great! So our story will be taken from 1 Samuel chapter 16. It's about the story of David and King Saul. Years ago, there was a king named Saul. He is the king of Israel. Can you say Israel? King Saul was anointed or chosen by God to be the leader of the people of Israel. He is a fine-looking man and a man that has a good heart. But one day, the Spirit of the Lord went out of the king, and he became so scared and sad. So, to bring back the strength of the king, they called a musician named David. David was actually a shepherd from Bethlehem, meaning he tends and guards sheep. Do you know the sound of a sheep, children?
Yes, teacher!
Okay. So the sound of the sheep is ba, ba. Anyway, going back to our story, aside from being a shepherd, David is very good in playing a musical instrument called a harp. He played the harp in front of King Saul, and eventually the king felt good again. Yay! Since then, King Saul loved David so much and made friends with him. He even made David a servant in the palace. But one day, a big problem came in Israel. A group of people called Philistines came to invade the kingdom of Israel. The Philistines had a big and strong warrior called Goliath. Because Goliath was so big and terrifying, no one wanted to fight him. But then, the small, young David the shepherd came in and fought Goliath with all his might. Wow! Then, what happened? Of course, he defeated Goliath, and all the people of Israel rejoiced. And King Saul made David the commander, or leader of Israel's army of soldiers. Wow! And so David became famous and loved about so much by the people of Israel that they loved David more compared to King Saul. Even the women sang joyfully in tambourines like this. Saul has killed his 1,000 and David his 10,000. Saul has killed his 1,000 and David his 10,000. Alright, would you like to join me in saying it one more time?
Yes,
Can
teacher.
I ask you to please stand up? Okay, position yourselves. So on the count of 3, we'll be saying it together. 1, 2, 3. Saul has killed his 1,000 and David his 10,000. Saul has killed his 1,000 and David his 10,000. Alright, great job, children. You may now sit down. Okay. That song was actually saying that David is actually braver and better than the king. And this made King Saul so angry and so jealous to David. So he planned to kill David. Ooh, that's scary. I mean, from being a friend, King Saul is now David's enemy. Can you say enemy? Alright. So to kill David, King Saul made him fought many battles thinking that David can simply die on the wars. But to his disappointment, David always wins the battle because he is a man after God's heart. So, King Saul even tried killing David himself with a spear. And but he missed. And then eventually, David escaped the palace to avoid the king. With so much anger in his heart, the king soon ordered his soldiers to find David and kill him instantly. David continued to hide from King Saul and went to different places. Then, King Saul heard that David was on a place called En-Gedi. Can you say En-Gedi? The king went to En-Gedi together with not just one, not just 100, not just 1,000, but 3,000 soldiers. Wow, that's a lot. And so, the king, when he was traveling with his soldiers, he felt that he needed to relieve himself, meaning the king needs to pee or poo. So, the king saw a cave and went inside by himself and did his thing. Either the ps or the I mean, you know what I'm saying, right? Anyway, inside the dark cave, the king didn't know that David was also there hiding together with his trusted soldiers. All of them saw the king, and one of David's men whispered, "Now is your opportunity. Go and kill the king." David quietly went down to the king while holding a sword, and as he was about to strike the king, he remembered the word of God. He was reminded that hurting people was not good, and David's love for the king was bigger than any anger, and because of that, he did not kill the king. Instead, David cut off a piece of King Saul's robe or clothes and went back to his men. The king went outside the cave and suddenly David shouted, "My king! I am not here to harm you. Please listen to me. I was also in the cave. I had the opportunity to actually kill you. But look, I did not do it because you are God's anointed king and you are like a father to me." After hearing David, King Saul suddenly had a change of heart and remembered the love he had for David. The king began to cry and felt ashamed of what he did to David. Then King Saul spoke and said,
David, my son, may God reward your kindness.
And after that, King Saul and David became friends again. Did you like this story, kids? It is easy to love people when they care for us, but when they are mean to us or they are hurting us, the best thing to do is still love them back. Your love has the power to change a person's heart, just like what happened to King Saul. Because our one big message in the story is, give love to everyone like Jesus. So, if Jesus can do it, if David can do it, we can do it.